Good morning, girls. It's time to get up. So it's springtime here in Texas, my friends, on Christmas Eve. This is Jill with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, Canning Recipes, a little bit of everything. And we are quite warm. We were warm yesterday, close to 70 degrees. And we are going to be warm today. And we are going to be warm probably a little bit tomorrow, but then a cold front comes in and it drops us in to the 30s all next week, and we have a couple of chances of some freezes. We got that firewood ready to go just in case, because boy, they just tell us, oh, ERCOT's fine, and the next day somebody says ERCOT says they're not fine. So yeah, we got a lot to do today, my friends, and we're going to talk about what medicinal herbs we're going to be growing this year. Hear those crows? Guys, that's telling me that a change is definitely coming. So herbs are very important to us for medicinal, for flavor. Just, wow, look at that over there. Look at that fog. Such a strange time right now here in Texas with this weather. But anyway, herbs are very important to us. We love them for our seasonings. We love them for medicinal purposes, for flavor. And they are hardy. They're hardy for us here in Texas. They're looking a little haggard, but you can see we still got some of our herbs going, and we are 2 days away from Christmas. And so they did fantastic in the heat, and they did fantastic in the cool. My goodness, look at my carrots. Woo, woo. These are looking so beautiful. I'm gonna have to pick some, and we're gonna have to eat some, and then I'm gonna make some bone broths. These beets, my goodness, guys, are continuing to prosper in the big high tunnel. And we've got some tomatoes going. Now the trick is, looky there, there's some Rutgers, is we're gonna get down to 30 a couple of nights in the coming week, which I expected a couple of weeks ago. Whenever we had that strong south wind, I really figured a change was coming, and I figured it was coming Christmas week, and it sure is. So the trick is we got to keep this high tunnel closed up during the day so it gets really nice and warm and warms the soil to keep these plants nice and warm. You can see we have some beautiful tomato plants in here. There's some peppers over there. And this is where Greg is going to start a new thing. He's going to get weed cloth down in here, and this is where we're going to start our seeds. And so he is working on a project. I don't want to disclose it yet to you because he's really excited about it and he thinks it's going to work. So be sure and hit that subscribe button so you see what's going on here and how we're going to try to get our spring seed starts done a little bit quicker. We're expecting some very heavy rain tonight and some very heavy thunderstorms today and tomorrow. And so we're kind of going to be on the lookout for that, but we think we're going to be okay. It is very humid, and it's warmer than it should be here right now. But you can see that's the front part of the high tunnel, and it's just loaded with plants, with radishes and tomatoes and beets, and let's see, and carrots, and onions and bunching onions. So we still have a lot of things going here. For those of you who bought those blueberry cherry tomatoes from us, look guys, they are going crazy in here. These are just from where the little tomatoes fell and they regerminated, and man, we have some beautiful plants. So it is 8:15 and you can see it's still kind of dark outside. But now let's get on to our herbs and what we're going to be growing this year. So Survival Garden Seed has become our favorite seed company, with the exception of our own. But anyway, they tend to have a very good genetic profile, I guess is what Greg calls. And we've had fantastic luck with them germinating, and we certainly have had fantastic luck with them growing. This is their new Ultimate Medicinal Herb Collection, guys. There's 36 heirloom herbs in here, non-hybrid, chemical-free, and it comes in a great pouch that is storable, so we're very excited about this. So let's look at this collection. And guys, I want to tell you that their price right now, they're going to give our community 10% off. So these are going to be a little less than $1 a pack. You can't beat that price. But let's go through and see what all they have. We have the lamb's ear, hyssop, horehound, stock-hoary, feverfew, echinacea, fennel, Chervil, I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look it up. Chamomile, one of my favorites. Cayenne pepper, catnip, calendula, love calendula. Oregano, black cumin, common plantain, peppermint, mullein, fantastic for respiratory, mugwort, marshmallow, marigolds, lovage, lemon balm, lavender, of course, yarrow, wormwood, valerian root. This is great for stress and sleep. Toothache plant, one of my favorites. Stinging nettle, borage or borage, sage, white sage, and purslane. Now that is a heck of a herb collection, guys. And how will you know what to do with all of these herbs? We picked up one of these lost book of herbal remedies several years ago. And this is how we figured out how to make our tinctures and our powdered herbs. So this has a wealth of knowledge, guys, for medicinal herbal remedies. And a lot of these herbs are going to come in handy in the coming year, I have a feeling. And inside your pack, you're going to get the opportunity to get their free printable survival garden growing guide. It has a QR code, and then it has a phone number, or you could text. Many of our pharmaceuticals come from plants and come from herbs. They're derived from that. So although many of us have to take pharmaceuticals, I'm on high blood pressure medication. I think I could probably get that under control if I get a little bit more serious with maybe my exercise. I don't think our diet's too bad. I think we eat pretty good. But I'll be using that herbal remedy book along with that fantastic selection of herbs that we got from Survival Garden Seed. I'm going to put the link down below because they're going to give our community a 10% off. So when you click on that link, go in and check out their stuff. They have many different packets. In fact, I've got to buy some more stuff for us in the spring. But I am so excited that they came up with this herbal pack because it has wonderful herbs in it. Most of y'all know, if you've been following us for a while, that we're going to convert that little high tunnel into totally herbs this year, coming up in the spring. And it's not that far away, guys. I'm so dreading the Texas heat. I know y'all hear that every time I do a video. But anyway, the reason why we're going to convert that little high tunnel into our herb garden is because you see that I still have herbs out there, and we've had a couple of freezes. And this week, we're going to get probably down and dirty on the freezes, this coming week, I should say. But yes, we have had herbs going since March and April. That's when we started our seeds, actually probably in February, and we still have them out there, and we are still enjoying them. In fact, when I cook tomorrow and make our turkey and our ham and everything, I'll be using quite a bit of our herbs. And a lot of you guys have been buying our freeze-dried herbs on our website, which is www.alvaradocommunityfarm.com. Go check that out. But so yes, those herbs, we freeze dry them. It maintains their nutritional value. It maintains their aroma. It maintains their flavor. In fact, their flavor seems to be amplified. But we like to have our herbs on hand because I don't want to have to go to the store and buy anything when I have it right here in my cabinet, or I have it right out there in my garden. So an herbal garden, I think, is going to be pretty important for 2024. I'm not going to put any predictions out there, guys, other than I think that our herbal collections are going to come in handy in 2024. I'm going to put the link down below again because they are offering our community 10% off. It is a fantastic pack, and I'm so glad again that they've come up with this. And in fact, we got to get some more seeds on order from them. So yes, the holidays are just about over, and it's time for us to start thinking about seed starts. And start thinking about our spring garden and what we're going to be growing in the spring and in the summer. And so go check out their website. Thank you guys for your support. And we've had a great year with you. And we love you all. And we are excited to plant that back acre. We got big plans for the high tunnels, as you know. So be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, guys. We have a fantastic community. We love you all. And I'll probably do a video in the morning while I'm doing some turkey cooking because I just want to chit chat with you guys. Love you. See you soon.